about India's physical features, its mountains, plateaus, everything we are going to study about India. Okay, you all know what is map. You have studied different types of map also. So map is a flat drawing or diagrammatic representation of the earth and globe. Yes, you know globe is a representation of the shape of the earth. Yeah, yes, earth is a round. And you all know earth is spherical model of the two main maps of any part of the world are the physical and the political map. Yes, you have studied in the chapters about physical and political map. So physical map gives about the physical features of India such as rivers, mountains, plateaus, plains. And political maps gives about the cities, states, continents and their boundaries. So first we'll study about the physical map of India. Yes, students, you can see this on the screen, students. Physical maps showing the physical feature of an area. Physical features means about, for example, if you want to know, tell about your friend, how is he look. So you will tell about his physical features. Okay? He is very tall. His eyes are black. He has short hair. His complexion is white or black. Two eyes. Such features are called as physical features. Same way. To know about India's physical features means to study about its mountains, rivers, plains, plateaus, coastal areas, islands that are called as physical features of India. So on the map you can see, yes, you can see this here is a this all northern part of India. It's completely covered. You can see students arrow is the mountainous region. So Himalayan mountain region. Here students, this is the mountainous region, Himalayan mountain region. Himalayas are found in this map. Now, then we come down, we have northern plains. Northern plain area. Matlab the rivers flowing through this area had made this river land surface fertile. So it starts from Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and some part of eastern India. This comes under the northern plain area. Then this is Sudan. This all you know about Gujarat, Rajasthan, the desert part, and some part of Gujarat is also comes under the desert area. So Gujarat and Rajasthan parts are coming under the desert area. This is Aravalli mountain range, the oldest mountain range in India. Now this is the southern part. It is called the Deccan Plateau or the Southern Plateau students. In this Deccan Plateau there are Malwa Plateau and Chotanagpur Central Highlands and Chotanagpur Plateau are also found. This part is the coastal plains on both the sides, eastern coastal plains and western coastal plains. This was all the coastal plains, and these are Lakshadweep Islands, and these are Andaman Nicobar Islands. These all are also part of India. So that is about the physical features. Okay, what is coming in the northern direction, southern direction, east, west direction. Which seas are there? See in the west we have Arabian Sea students. Can you see this is Arabian Sea? And in Arabian Sea we have Lakshadweep Islands. Now this side we have Bay of Bengal. Here students you can see the Bay of Bengal. In Bay of Bengal we have Andaman Nicobar Islands. Now we come to the bottom we have this Indian Ocean. Here students we have Indian Ocean. This was the bottom. And at the top we have Northern Mountains or the Himalayan Mountains. Here students this was about the physical map of India. Now we move towards the next part, that is political map. Political map shows us about the different boundaries of different states and the neighboring countries. The political map shows us different continents, countries, and cities. In the earlier chapter, we have studied about the continents also. You all are aware of different continents. How many continents are there? Yes, seven continents are there. And India comes in the Asia continent. Clear, students? No. The political map of India shows us states and their capitals. The capital city New Delhi is marked with the star within the circle. Yes, capital cities with the states are marked with the dots. So you can see on the screen the map. There are different states and union territories, neighboring countries also. First, we'll go to the neighboring countries of India. They are, see students, you can see the arrow. This is Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan. This is Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and in southern part we have Sri Lanka. Neighboring countries are those countries which have common border with the country. They are called as neighboring countries. Now we talk about the states. There are 28 states in India and 8 union territories. Okay, earlier we had 29 states. Jammu and Kashmir was state, but now Jammu and Kashmir has been turned into union territories. So we have 28 states only. So we start with the first state, that is Union Territory. Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir is Union Territory. Then we have Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh, capital is Shimla. Then we have the Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand, capital is Dehradun. Then in this west part we come Punjab. Capital is Chandigarh. Haryana, again the capital is Chandigarh. Then Delhi, the capital of India. Then Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Sikkim, between two neighboring countries, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, then West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, capital Chennai, Puducherry is the union territory, Kerala, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan. So these all are the states. Students, you all have to learn these capitals. Tomorrow I am going to ask you people about the capitals. Okay, you all should know the capitals of India. Now about the other. So this was about the political maps. Now other maps also. Other maps. The climate maps. This map shows us the climate rainbow showing India. Different color shows different climatic zones. Yes. Climate maps are the map showing different climatic condition of the country. Yes. Yeah. See, climate of place changes everywhere. We don't have same climate everywhere. Yeah. Economic maps. This map shows the type of natural resource or economic activities that are established in different parts of India. Yes, resource. Natural resources are also found. So, These type of maps explains about the natural resources of the country, such as minerals are there, iron, coal. These all resources are being used. Different symbols shows the location of natural resources or economic activities. Now, other maps are the road maps. This map shows us highways, roads, airports, railroads, tracks, cities, etc. in India. We use road map to find directions when we travel in our country. So different maps are being used for the going traveling. When we are traveling, we don't know the proper route. So different road maps are used. See, there are maps of forecasting also weather conditions, climatic conditions, and forest maps are also there. River maps are also there. These all are helpful to study about the particular things. Yes. So political map gives about the political boundaries of a country, which explains about the continents, stands, and the other different maps are also there, which give us explanation about that particular place, and different symbols are also there in map studying students. Different colors, different symbols are used to explain different things. So political maps are used in studying about uh, different states, their location, important cities. Clear, students? And the first maps that were used in 2300 BC by the Babylonians on a clay tablet. So Babylonians were the first persons to use this map, students. And with the help of map, it is easy for us to travel different places. And map help us to locate the places also. Scale is there in the map for the measurement, and there are advantages of map also, because see, globe cannot be carried easily anywhere, but maps can be folded and carried in pocket also. Yes, see, maps can be two-dimensional representation of earth on the flat surface. We can draw maps of continents, countries, states, cities, and neighboring countries also. We can get more detailed and specific information through the maps. Globe does not give specific representation. It only gives the shape of continents, oceans, and the countries. But it is not giving specific information about the particular country or a particular subject. Well, the smallest area can be enlarged and shown on the map. We can draw a map to indicate mountains, rivers, populations, crops, etc. Wildlife, forests, minerals, and map has also its certain limitations. You all know that Earth is spherical and cannot be shown accurately on the flat surface because it's spherical in shape. Maps distort the shapes and size of the landforms. Yes, sometimes we have mountainous region, tableland that are plateaus also. Okay, students, and you all know that a book of map is called an atlas. You all might be having. It contains a large variety of maps in it. Maps of different countries of the world, their physical features, political map. And students, you know, one type of more map that are thematic maps are also used. That shows us that these road maps only come under the thematic maps. And with the help of the map, only different directions are also known to us. Clear, students? So this was about the map, students. Remaining will maps about the political